Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. One of the things I hate the most about our political and media system is the passive-aggressive approach. And a lot of voters are engaging in this. What do I guess a lot of people don't understand what I mean by passive-aggressive. Let me give you an example that at one time I had a girlfriend that I lived with, and we were living in a small town. And I did most of the cooking in the house. And I would get off from work and I would say, I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let's go out to eat. Where do you want to go? She'd say, I don't know. You pick. So I'd name some place, usually a buffet, because there were a lot of options. No, we always go there. Yeah, I don't feel like going there. Okay, where do you want to go? I don't know, you pick. So I'd name someplace else, someplace that I knew she liked. And she'd say, no, we ate there last week. I don't want to go there. So I'd name someplace else. No, I don't want to go there. I don't feel like that. And I'd name someplace else. And I'd keep doing this until all options in the small town were exhausted. And say, okay, well, where do you want to go? I don't know. You pick. By that time, I just was exhausted. There were no other choices to make. So I just go ahead and cook. But see, that's passive-aggressive behavior. What's going on right now with all of this? Trump, impeachment, hate Trump, hate everything about Trump. It's all passive-aggressive. Nobody is thinking about what comes next. You're not coming up with anything that you want to eat. You're not saying, it's like selling your house and or moving out of an apartment and having no destination. Are you going to live in your car? You have to think a step ahead. No, blue, no matter who, that doesn't work. The only election that I ever voted against someone was in New Mexico, which, if you don't know, for years, New Mexico was considered the most corrupt state government in the nation by the U.S. State Department. And the election in which this happened was Susana Martinez against Steve Pearce. Martinez is a Republican. Steve Pearce is an alleged Democrat. And he was far to the right of Martinez on most of his policies. Yeah, he was a Democrat in name only. There was nothing progressive about him. So I voted for Martinez just because, I mean, she had one or two policies that I was either endorsed or was neutral about. He had nothing. So I voted for Martinez. So aside from that one single election, I have always looked for policies that I endorse by a candidate. And that's what we need to be doing. But it's more than that. You need to research your options. You need to actually read the policy pages and ask questions about what's not being said. I've already brought up Bernie Sanders on his foreign policy and why he talks about pro-democratic forces. Why does the word force need to be in that statement? Why is it in the same paragraph as referencing what can only mean Russiagate, that he will continue Russiagate. Yeah, you need to be, even if you don't support a candidate, we need to be pushing policies that we are in favor of. Stop with all the impeach Trump. Stop with all the hate Trump. You're not convincing his base. You're not going to convince his base. All that you're really going to convince him of is that he's under attack. I don't agree with his policies. 99% of his policies are things that I find to be completely atrocious. They're harmful, they're damaging. But he made a lot of promises on the campaign trail. And the one thing you can say about him is that he's acted on them. And that's what his followers see, that he actually acts on them. He keeps promises. And, he's causing all these problems in trade and with other countries, but his base sees him as loyal to Americans. I don't agree with that, but that's what they're seeing. So you're not going to convince them to be against him, not unless the economy crashes, and even that's been coming for a long time. He's making it worse, absolutely. The Fed is making it worse, absolutely. But with his rhetoric, they believe that he is in favor of America. So you need to be pushing policies. All the negativity isn't going to work. You're just fixated. You're obsessed. TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. Stop paying attention to Trump at all. Look at where we have to go from here. Before you move out of your house, look at where you're moving to. That's the only way forward. Stop being passive-aggressive. It's no good. All you're doing is causing yourself stress and depression and anxiety and not looking for anything positive. So get involved. Get behind something. Move towards something. That's it for today. I hope you have a good day. And later on.